Hey everybody, it's Kiddo7 and wait, okay, I have pants on, so. In today's video, we're going to show off my sketchbooks that I have. I've been drawing since I was 13 and I was in middle school. Hardest time of my life, so a good way for me to escape from all that was drawing. So, this is the first sketchbook I ever got. Fair warning, it's not really that good. It didn't get good. I never really saw any really point to me drawing anyway, so let's just get this over with, because, well, I wanted to show these off because a friend of mine on DA, Printer Paint, is going to be doing showing off hers, well, her sketches anyway, and my other friend, Chloe, or FrostyCat13, is going to do a video on hers eventually, so let's look at my terrible drawings. Oh, here we go, here's something good. Okay. So, I didn't initially start just drawing. I initially started doing comics first. In middle school, I had retarded comics because my friend had random comics. As you see, it was pretty retarded, as it was a thing. That's what we did. We made comics. This one is worth a machinima. This one deals with Legend of Zelda's Link and Zelda, and yeah, it's yeah, this is the stuff I did when I was in school. Oh my god. Here's the first comic that I did, Retarded Comics. My friend David Manuel, a good friend of mine in middle school, who helped me get through a lot of the crap I dealt with in middle school. He redid my first comic and made it 20% cooler. I mean, look at that. It's so much cooler than the one I did. And he made it way funnier. It's just like, yeah. When I was a kid, when I was in middle school, my hair was poofy. It was up. It wasn't actually down like it is now. And other times, instead of doing comics, I would just doodle really. And I would do these little crappy doodles here, as you see. Oh, I'm going to show everything I possibly can and just, like, go off what I remember about what. And this is all being done while I hold the camera in my left hand. Let's like switch over like this. Nah, it can't be done, I think, so I'm gonna have to settle. Oh, I think this is a small comic about MMORPGs. See, I'm not really an MMORPG guy. I'm more of a console gamer. I prefer to play games by myself. This is the Great Fairy from Legend of Zelda. She's so awesome. More doodles of the sort. Oh, here we go. Here's something interesting. This is my first original characters that I made. That is Princess Astrid, and that is the Dark Hero Joseph. Yeah, he looks like a cool guy. He's got a black sword, and he's all dressed in dark. And she's an elf princess with a miniskirt. Because, yeah, that's totally how the people would dress. I also did a list. Oh, here's a character reference sheet of all the characters I've made recently, I think. Because, like, there's Astrid, the Dark Hero, there's the Witch, and then the Female Knight. It's just like, yeah. Relatively stupid and just not interesting at all. Oh, this is my a doodle of a girl of a friend I had. Her name was Daisy. She was like my exact opposite. While I was like a boring video gamer guy, she played sports and played video games at the same time, and she was pretty cool. I should really hang out with her more, but too shy. More anime stuff. It's just like, yeah. It was the only style I could actually do. Oh, this is a review I wrote of the game Final Fantasy IV. Okay, now the actual sketches that I did. Oh god, look at this. What the hell over here? This is more of the same, so let's just skip all the doodles because, yeah. What do we got? Well, there's Link and Samus, and these are all the Super Smash Brothers characters. Look at them, and they're all saying stuff like, I don't know what I was thinking when I drew this. Oh, and then my cousin started drawing stuff because he wanted to show me what he could do. He kicked ass at it, and he was just goofing, really. He was doodling. Oh my gosh, Batman. And then I did the characters from Left 4 Dead, as for stupid reasons as such. I didn't have a reason for doodling, I just did it. I remade the Left 4 Dead intro with right here. It's, oh yeah. Okay, that's a pretty cool detailed Samus, look at that. There's Kirby and there's Zelda and there's Sheik. That's done by my sister. Hey look, it's Batman and Superman. Why is Batman so freakishly huge or to be Superman? I don't know. Harley Quinn and the Joker. More of the same. Batman, look at this sketch of Batman. So those are all the pencil types I've had, but I still don't understand how pencil types work. Seriously, how the hell does it work? There's the characters from Resident Evil 2. Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield. Yeah, I've never beaten that game, but I love it. Leon S. Kennedy, I should cosplay that one day, because I totally have the jacket and could totally pull it off. I have the gun like that. Yeah. Here's a doodle of Leon looking through his equipment in Resident Evil 4. You never know what you're gonna need, really. Oh, this is a little comic I did because I played this adventure scenario with my cousin. Like, I would tell him stuff that he could do and what he would do on his adventure. So yeah, there was a dramatic fight scene that I did not draw because I don't do fight scenes yet. Yeah, at all. Yeah. It was fun. We didn't last that long. That's done by my sister, so yeah. Oh, dude, I remember this. If anybody knows Shadow Legging on YouTube, she did these really cool doodles of Resident Evil and did music videos. She did a parody of the Resident Evil movie, and this is the style that she did for the movie. It looks so cute. And then this was a funny scene that happened where some characters died in a laser room, and they're just like, oh. It was funny. That's Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3 fighting a crappy nemesis. That's Chris Redfield fighting Wesker from Resident Evil 5, yeah. And his big knife. That's done by my sister. Oh, my first comic, or one of the first. This was a dream I had, like a legit dream that I had. Like, oh look at that. This is the date right there to remember, 12/11/09. So yeah, in this dream was that I was an adventurer, and then I wanted to recruit this total cool chick in black that we were going to go get some treasure or princess. She was pretty aggressive, and I was like, okay. So we did an adventure, and we were fighting, and then I threw a knife in her ass, which was pretty damn funny, I thought. So I tried helping her, and she was not happy. And then we eventually found our way towards the princess lady. She didn't have clothes on. So then we got into this argument. It was just like, can you just give her your jacket? I mean, was it really that hard? I don't know. I was really pissed off by the end of this adventure. And I was not satisfied at all with my adventure. And that's what happened. Here are the characters from Resident Evil 1. Chris Redfield, Joel Valentine, Wesker, and Barry. Here's some stupid stuff that I doodled, yeah. Oh yes, the first comic I did of the Dark Hero. The Dark Hero is my original story that I came up with when I was in high school. This was made 6/22/10. Look at that. Well, the story goes, it's like Batman. The main character lost his parents and his sister to bandits. He tried to live a normal life. One day he went out to adventure, and he was in a forest. He found a magical sword, the Sword of Heroes. He was intended with dark thoughts to use this sword to get revenge on his family. Look at that detail. It's so good. It's a sword. And yeah, with the sword pulled, his appearance became this, a darker, cloaker figure of himself. He seemed evil, but he's actually a good guy if you don't believe the armor. So yeah, there's the sword, and it's just like more plot development to happen, and that's the end of the first one I did. And then here's the second one. In this one, he meets Astrid. He's adventuring in the woods or the forest, and he comes across the village of elves. The people are afraid of him because look at his appearance. Would you trust a guy to dress in black like that with a big sword? So no. And then this elf princess started fighting him. She put up a good fight for him, but he really didn't want to fight her to begin with. Look at this cool action scene. Swish, clang. And then there's that press A, lol. And then there was a big old clash, and then, well, he won. She was afraid her life was done for. She was prepared to submit to him and everything. So he just wanted to help her as best he can. Was it weird for a gentleman to wipe a girl's tears? I don't know. It felt appropriate to me. And then she just started falling for him, and then that's how the character develops as it goes. He's a gentleman. He's a knight. He just wants to be the good guy, you know? And she's totally into it. So she invited him to dinner. And then that was the end of the first chapter. Yeah, and then this is where you find out his name's Joseph. Yeah. Self-insertion. Insertion. Yeah, that's how this comic works. And I never worked on it again. Yeah, I have not updated it. Oh, there's a crappy anime girl. It sucks. Oh, there's some blank pages. Look at that. Well, a lot of these are ruined pages anyway, so... That was done by my sister. What the hell is this? Oh, this is a stupid thing. You know how in Legend of Zelda the Triforce is the ultimate thing that keeps Link and Zelda from ever being together, so Link is pretty pissed off about that. Here's the ending to... These are like... This is the ending to Ocarina of Time. And then these are girls who are... this is just like... Oh my goodness, more crap. I don't know what I was doing these days. My drawings didn't have purpose. I was just doodling. Oh, I was making a comic here about Samus, Zelda, and Peach having a slumber party. How stupid. And then here's another thing from Ocarina of Time's ending. God, Ocarina of Time influenced me so much. Here's a crappy drawing of Toon Link and Tetra. And that fairy's not that bad, at least. And there's Link again, because, yeah, it's Link. I ship Link and Samus. Whatever. And then there's a Jedi battle. Did you know Link would be a Jedi Consular because he wants world peace? And then Samus would be a Jedi Guardian because she wants to protect people. Yeah, that's how it works. There's a crappy drawing of Link. God. A crappy drawing of Kirby. Oh look, it's the ending to Scott Pilgrim. Scott was saddened by Ramona's departure, but only for a while. Soon he was dating Knives, Kim, and Envy all at once. He was the happiest guy in the world. Or was he? The end. Yeah. I've always wanted to draw the Great Fairy, what was her name? The Great Butterfly Fairy. No, not Butterfly. Dragonfly Fairy from Minish Cap. But I can't do it. I just don't have the skill properly to draw her yet. One day, though. Oh, and here's the first link I did of the cover to Minish Cap, the manga. And that I'm Awesome was added by my sister and ruined the picture altogether. I mean, the boots and the shield suck. And so did his face. But look at that also. He looks pretty cool, right? Yeah. It could be better. Hey, look, squiggly lines. You know, a masterpiece. There's a drawing of Astrid and a chibi version. Oh, look, a little rundown. Doug Hero, his status is rage, apparently. He's 16 years old. He has a two-handed sword. He's a human. He's the sensitive type. And he's feared, apparently. This is Princess. She didn't have an official name yet. Her status is nervous. She's 16. Her weapon is a sword and shield. She's an elf. She's half tomboy, half feminine. Way to go figure. Her fame is nobility because, well, she's a princess. More crappy stuff. Good God, that looks scary as hell. Oh, that looks decent. If only I didn't ruin it. See, Great Fairy. It would have been so good. Okay, that Link looks pretty cool, right? There's me. These were my friends when I was going to school. That's me. That's my friend Isaac. That's my friend... No, wait. That's my cousin Caladril. That's my friend Miguel. And that's Isaac. So, yeah. And then eventually I got into Pokemon at this point because, well, it took me a while before I actually got into it. Pokemon Fire Red was very fun. I should do a Let's Play of that one day. Oh, this was my cover for years. Like, serious, this was my favorite drawing for years. Like, I really love this because Link and Samus kissing is just like the ultimate thing ever. It's crappy, but I did a better one years later. And then look at, there's a little doll Samus. She's holding a Metroid. Oh, I like those eyes. Look at those eyes. Oh god, I should do eyes more like that. Crappy drawing. Nothing to be seen here. Oh dude, this was from the Legend of Zelda manga. You guys remember that post I did of me saying how much I'm a fool? Well, this is the original one I did of Link. See, look, these are the words that he said when he at this point in the story. I thought that by learning about my past I could find myself, but now I know that I'll only find myself in this moment. It was a freaking awesome moment where he just took on Ganon, and it was just, oh, it was awesome. And then this is where he found the Triforce. So it was like, and I fulfill your heart's desire. Just touch me. Now you have the golden power. As the sword is all crooked. Look, it's a giant face of Samus and Lucky Star. Her eyes are not proportioned at all, but it's a freaking good eye. There should be a bit more in here. Okay, and look, that's the Legend of Link. That's Zelda as the hero and Prince Link. Yeah. And what else is here? Oh, dude, does anybody ever read the manga to Metroid? There's a funny scene where Samus. There's a little video about Samus and how cool he is. Well, you know it's a girl, but there was this funny scene where there was two anime babes and Samus in the suit. It was just like, oh Samus, you're so cool, you can do it and stuff. It was just like, oh my god. And that would be the last thing I drew in that first sketchbook. Rather, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like I improved yet. So this is just me just doodling really. And the next video we're gonna check out the other sketchbooks I have. Starting with the green one, which is my second one. I'm Kiddo7, and I will see you guys in the next one.